do a 2-block with the then we're gonna do a 2-block with the other team. So again,
You keep going, Roboto.
let's see if I can do a 2-block with the then we're gonna do a 2-block with the other team. So stop that. You guys can hear me now, right? You
still
good?
kind of roboting a little bit.
Well, hopefully I've got 2 internet connections, so I hope that that's going to stop very soon.
You have 2 internet connections? Twice the amount of Wi-Fi?
I do. My internet is connected to both my Ethernet and my phone at the same time.
Well, it's pretty ghetto.
And maybe it's giving it like half and half. Like half your words are going to one router and the other half are going to the other.
Maybe. Anyways, if you guys
we should start a normal.
Yep, 1, 2, 5. Get into that. You guys are good to start that. Feel free to choose what champions you want this first game, as long as it's in your champion pools. And we'll be talking about that more at the end of practice for tonight. How we're going to continue with the champion pools.
Nice. Aubrey, I want perma-ganks bottom. I don't care what the other one to say. On top lane.
And I appreciate you putting that to live.
Olaf's pretty good right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just play whatever you want to play, brother. None of my champions are good.
None of them.
They're all terrible.
The only 8 S tier champion I play is Hark.
I'm just playing Leeson.
All right.
$18 adaptive damage. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's what everyone gets these days.
Sometimes I go for an attack speed run.
Excuse me.
Then it's like I'm buffing my own champion. Can everybody hover what they're thinking about running so I know if Vel'Koz is fine or not?
Done.
I see.
I don't know.
Chris and Matt, what are you playing? Or, wait, no. Vilio's top. Okay. As long as if you're playing Irelia, then I'm playing Vel'Koz. It's Bill support.
Victor.
You know, I'm sitting here not talking because I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something at the moment, and I just, for the life of me, cannot remember what the hell I'm just sitting here doing nothing about. It's a terrible feeling.
You're supposed to be coaching us, Billy.
Yeah, the coaching is going to go in the form of VOD reviews, and then how we are going to continue our practices and stuff. So we're getting there.
Oh,
It's not my time to shine at the moment. It's your guys' time.
This is just for fun.
No, not for fun. You're supposed to have at least some fun. I don't think being on a team is supposed to be boring as shit, but you're supposed to have at least a little bit of fun.
I'll be right back.
This is my time to show you my patented build on this champion.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, it is. Take a little look-see at those runs right there.
Yeah, terrible runes.
And get ready. They are actually pretty good runes.
I guess we'll see.
It's not super great since we have a Rumble on the team, but it'll be fine.
So
It's better if we have 4 AD champions and you run Vel'Koz as the sole AP. It'll
So-
turn back on as soon as I get into game.
So just work on what you guys are required to talk about in your guys' games. You know the main chart. Since we don't have our main jungler though, Hammy, you're basically going to be the shot caller for today since you're secondary anyways. So the team is in your hands, buddy.
My soft yet firm hands.
I don't know if I want to hear it like that.
No worries, boys. I will grip you gently, and I will stroke you into victory until we climax with an epic finish.
I'm gonna end.
That sounds good.
It's all over now.
We got a rumble.
Oh my god, there's a guy in that bush.
I regret everything.
We can go help him.
Alright.
Yeah, if we all go, because it's only 2 of them.
So,
I'm right here.
Running.
let me
I
get
don't
Well,
think
let
we're
him-
gonna get anything.
volumes down
but-
real quick.
Mm,
All right. Let's just slow that
I'll
down.
just start red, I guess.
We got this. No, don't turn. We got this.
All right.
Waiting for that flag.
Has he got it?
Damn.
what?
He got it.
Did it. Alright, that's enough of that. I need help.
Fight me, peasants.
Alright, whatever. I'll
job.
just do
There
it
we go.
myself.
Want to get my crap together. Alright, so welcome to the stream, guys. We're gonna be doing
Yes.
a normal game just to start off for today, and then we're gonna do a 2-block scrim in a few, and then if we have time in between, we'll be doing some VOD reviews on both sides. I am going to stop watching that stream though, because we are going to spectate like this. So that spectator delay should be over with pretty soon. I want to. So I'm pulling up my notes on the side at the moment so I can start writing down some stuff for them.
Do you think Zach back
Alright.
go to blue? or
So
red?
we have
He'd probably go to red, right?
our jungler Daniel missing today due to apparently he ended up getting in a car accident earlier today. Luckily, he said he is feeling fine
think
though,
it's- yeah.
so he didn't get hurt. So we have a substitute for the day though.
Right. Whatever.
Can I help you?
Oh, I think.
I just wanted to tell you the elf on the shelf
For sure.
is on your
He did.
is in your closet at the
Should've
very
bought the
top.
wool.
So if he asks, it's not there.
Sounds good.
Hello, people.
Yes, the whole entire audience of people we have currently.
Hey, you know, business is business,
I wanted to vertical
but your
jungle.
wife is life.
Uh-huh.
Holy fuck.
Get out of here.
Dude, chill.
Zach's gonna be on the bot side.
So as soon as this gets up, we'll
He might be taking scuttle.
we will window this game so I can actually type my notes to the side. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer in order for us to actually load this game.
Try.
There we go.
He didn't back. He said, they take my blue. And then, oh,
Should be
okay,
good now.
so-
Yep.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Hey, at the fiddle, you can change targets.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
While this is going at the beginning, I think I'm gonna pull up the pull up our scrim that we're going to be having in about an hour. Start looking at some of these pick and bans. Probably wouldn't be the absolute worst idea. In the second tab.
He's going for that. I'm gonna wait for my cue to be out.
There. They're gonna die here? Oh. Very nice. So, normal games. Clearly not as professional as the,
Oh, you're
not as professional as what Scrim is gonna be, so they probably will be able to have a heyday, but
might be dead.
we shall see how much they can waffle stomp them today. I do want to see how that ended up going though. So they were. So this went pretty far back. How far back did this go? So you're way too far forward, I'm assuming.
30 seconds until
Okay, you face check at the exact wrong time. I don't know about going in for the attack though. Again, you're getting pretty low there, and then the chase happens. Gotcha. The other team just stayed in too long. So you come on. So you just go in for
Warding.
a losing
Is that going top
trade here. I mean, luckily he doesn't die, but it's still a pretty bad trade.
You need help, Chris?
I'm dead.
Yeah, just can't fight him in
I had to type something in the side real quick. Now I can actually pay attention to what just happened here, because he seems to have gotten there. But here. Okay, so I don't think they had the vision. No, he stayed. He might have been able to see. So, just watching for those long range back ganks, make sure you're not getting annihilated by them.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I was about to say he might be unable to stay longer and won that fight, but when you're completely out of mana, I guess that's not an option.
Going fast, going fast.
Auto clear.
Hit a minion?
gank on his part.
I'm backing. I'm resetting.
Game number.
Zach should be around there.
I'm really not worried.
Oh, that little prick. Where the hell did he go?
Oh, I've got a friend.
While this is happening,
He still
looking
got
at
his
the
form. Oh my god.
looking at the side for our pick and bans. I've got at least a couple. Well, we'll see how that goes. Not exactly sure what happened with that ult there. So, as we're figuring out, think the Pantheon to Ornn matchup isn't a very good one for the Pantheon, it would seem to be. Hey Jarces, welcome to today's stream. Glad to have you on here again.
I don't have.
They know.
See if I can get my notes up on the side again. So he's done this matchup multiple times before, Pantheon to Ornn, and pretty sure he's lost every single one. I'm just gonna assume it's just a bad matchup for Pantheon, and then Ornn just outscales the Pantheon too. Or whether that or he just doesn't know how to pilot the matchup. One or two.
Ophelia's ulted there.
Yeah, Ornn seems to be pretty good at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's like super busted like he used to be, but he is still in a pretty good spot.
Might take it to a different I don't know if we're on there. We haven't even touched our turret yet. He's gonna do it too, and then
It looks like multiple things. Pantheon was able to get down here. Okay, so that worked. So what happens here exactly? I'm assuming Zach just comes from an angle that we aren't seeing whenever this goes fast enough. Right here. Yep. So, I'm glad they did this thing down here. I'm trying to see the setup of this. Okay, we just get a teleport play behind. Not assuming this guy. Yeah. Simple teleport behind. That'll work. As for gosh darn it, Rumble in the mid lane. When you are against really long range gankers like Zach, it's you have to be more careful about how far you are forward, as they can easily get you from angles that you aren't expecting, and as he did, he got his butt kicked pretty well. Just not. I mean, this is really risky, but seems to be it's gonna work out for us. Ah, geez. Now it's just gonna be this super long run. Nice. Wow. He actually died there. And then a assuming we're gonna get another kill here. Yeah. There's a lot of things I'm needing to type in at the moment. There's a lot of knife things happening everywhere. I need to type this mid. I haven't even typed the rumble mid yet.
Practice shit, he's roaming.
Just trying to kick him through the victor.
So let's try what the hell just happened in the bot lane. There's a lot of action happening at this point.
I can buy items.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. He could have done there as Hammy to stop. I think he should have been a little bit farther forward to try to do something to help at least, but I guess I get why he went to that. And yes, I decided to set up Nightbot. I'm gonna be paying attention to it, see if it's activating too, but we'll see if it is or not. And we're gonna have yet another crazy fight happening. Yep, I'm already gonna have to work on how often Nightbot
Kitting out damage.
says something. If it's gonna be putting a message literally after one message like that. It's a work in progress. Now let's try to see what the hell is happening here. I'm assuming, yeah, he's just gonna... I don't know why you went back forward, though. Yeah, another fight in the bot lane. And you're about to get your butt whooped. I have a feeling you're about to get this. There is a lot happening at the moment. Gosh darn it, dumb Nightbot. Get out of here. Too many messages. Too fast, buddy. It does, but that is way too many messages that I want in a small amount of time. So I'm gonna have to work on. I am gonna have to work on how often that push. I wish I could kind of alternate it, like so it gives you like times every 30 minutes, hour, or something like that to post it. But I wish you could have it alternating as to when it actually says something, because again, that's too often for how little people we have in the stream at the moment.
The ADB right here.
There is a lot of kills happening in this game too that I should probably be going over, but it's pretty chaotic at the moment. I'm glad they came down for this. And they're gonna end up getting this dragon workout for them.
You could run to... Born.
So I dick around with. dicked around with that chat in side lane. He gets annihilated. Jeez. Oh man, you are going deep, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he seems to do pretty well on Vel'Koz for the most part. Kind of want to see how this happened in the bot lane yet again to go this chaotic.
I've only got 1 power.
So they end up dying at 16, 15 or so. Basically all these deaths between Fiddlesticks and Zach being able to gank from long distance. You really have to have your vision control and check to be able to see what's happening. Should be able to get something here. Yeah. That's gonna be a pretty easy game. Maybe. Guess not. I was thinking that was gonna pull through. They're gonna be able to get that though.
Has been destroyed.
So just underestimated the damage here. I'm assuming he doesn't have, no, he doesn't have his ult up, so he's not able to help a lot between that big minion wave and him not having ult. That just fell apart. So yeah, like I said, they need Pantheon doesn't have like a big ult to use in a situation like that to do damage, and Vel'Koz's ult wasn't up either. So that really hurt both of them trying to do that invade. Well, that gank on the bot lane anyways, and man, do we get annihilated here. So I want to see what the vision control is.
Wow! Are you?
Oh wait, what the fuck? How did I get hit?
Should be fine already. Oh, he's got it. Oh.
13 and 1
Okay, so we have 4 people down here. Again, it's just long range ganks we're dying to. Yes, they're getting initiations on us over walls, especially when Hammy is so low on health. Doesn't need to be fighting on that. So let's see what happens here again. Yeah, again, it's just they're not respecting the long range engage. and he's got no peel. He just plays way too far forward with without the ability to peel himself. You're gonna play Vel'Koz support. You can't be that far forward, and they have such long range options. Yeah, something like that. Even I can tell my team that at the beginning, though. Something, yeah, I can make notes to my own team. Like, if this was an actual scrimmed game, and I was, like, you know, thinking to myself, what are the ways my team can win? If anyone else hasn't said it, I could be like, hey, they have, you know, Zac and Fiddlesticks and Ornn, ways to, you know, do some long engages. You got people like Misfortune and Vel'Koz who don't have much mobility. You guys are going to have to play very carefully in order to not get initiated on. That would have been a good conversation to have with that. So we lost Paradox here yet again. When we don't have Matt around, in the name of the game is just not respecting the initiations. Too close. So yeah, it was still a pretty big loss for us. 2 kills for us, and they got 4 kills on us. Looks like as soon as it pans back, we are gonna lose that. We are gonna lose that middle tower option.
We could go on Ornn.
I've got. Yeah.
He's out.
So if I were them, as soon as I push the right button, you know, eventually I'll get these controls down. There we go. If I were them, I'd be paying attention to the Baron that is gonna be coming up, or they could work on the dragon side too. I don't know what the vision is. We don't really have vision of Baron in case they were doing it. We know you can see Aphelios there. Without the carry, they're most likely not doing it, but vision controls on both sides have to be careful. I honestly don't know why.
I was getting sight and he just had time.
I don't know why he keeps trying on the guy with 269 armor. You know what? I'm gonna give you.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna give you the props for not dying there, though. But work out for us, yeah. It does end up working out. It looks like Pant went home, was able to get the get some health. Now, if they're smart, they would go and try to get this dragon. I love like the triple wards there. So they paused a little bit to stop him from jumping over. Panth needs to be run out. I don't see this fight really working for them. They're doing a good job dodging, though. They need a run. At this point, 26-15, they need a run.
Yeah,
Which they are, so
Yeah.
glad to see them running at that point. Hey, you got that supervision coming in when you triple ward over the pit. I don't see this. Yeah, I was like, you need that kick to work, but it's gonna take a lot to kill him. That was a waste on. That was a waste of all on Hammy's part, though. No reason for him to ult there. He was gonna die anyways, and
I can blue check
that ult could have been helpful in a fight coming up. Wasted Belfast ult. So if I were them though, so we got a person down. I'm trying to see what their idea to do is. We need to have everyone if we're gonna be doing this. Honestly,
Whoever is close, I'm fucking.
either they need to be trying to work on here, or yeah, I get this tower. Even with a... I don't think they have a clear goal of what they're wanting to do exactly there. Because this is a fight we should be winning. It's literally 5v4 and we just lost it. We literally died 3 people in a 5v4. Because I don't think they weren't really on the same page of what they wanted to do. Like, they're backing up without trying to get this tower. Rumble was in mid when he didn't need to be. They need to be having a goal together on what they're wanting to do.
Go figure out how to get back to base so you can help with that.
Because with that kill they got on Ornn, you know, that was a good advantage they could have possibly brought forward, but they just didn't have a clear goal. Alright, so they got a kill now, so what's their plan? What's your plan? So you got Vel'Koz backing, the Baron's up. When you get a kill, that should be... What should be going through your head is what objective can we do at that point.
I like that.
We end up just getting annihilated. There, how did that set up?
Shorty.
So their plan is to try to gank the really tanky Ornn that you're not going to get, and we don't even have the team together here to really pull that through. So their thought process of what they need to do needs to be worked on. Because they're dying in they're dying, trying to get picks that are going to be really hard to get, such as a super tanky horn. Phil isn't the most important pick either, though, but at least they could have tried to push out the side lanes, worked on possibly getting vision in the Baron area. When he dropped, when you do get a pick like that, you have a lot of freedom to get that vision control back, get those lanes pushing. There's something you can do when you get that pick. Are you guys done with your game?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone's got to send me a message whenever. That's unless if I'm just an idiot and you guys already did, but
I thought you were watching the stream.
no, I was watching. I was watching the 3-minute delayed stream. Give me a second.
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea what you're saying.
You're watching the delay version.
Okay, got you guys. Yeah, I was watching the delayed version, so I didn't. I didn't see you guys done.
Me too.
Let's see. I'm gonna message.
You got ace last game, Aubrey.
I'm gonna message the other guy. Let's see if they can guess into this scrim.
Okay.
Whenever they're right.
Someone want to tell me what he's saying? I kind of muted him.
He's gonna message the enemy scrim partners and see if they're ready.
But thanks.
You muting my ass?
Oh god.
Okay. If you want, if you guys
What
want,
was that one?
if one of you guys
Hammy, any
can send me
translators?
the,
I don't understand this one.
if one of you guys
mute
can
him.
send
It's
me
Too
that,
annoying.
But I want to know what he's saying. Something. I don't know what he's saying. But
it's my.
What do you want us to send?
Tell him to message us.
I'm stopping myself, but is my voice still like super lagging at the moment, or what?
No, now it was fine, but you just it depends. It's a hit or miss.
I would say 2 and 3 sentences. I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
Anyways, if one of you guys can send me the replay file of that real quick, we'll go over just a few things. Unless of these guys. Okay, they just got back to me saying, gonna cancel, I found another scrim partner. Wow.
Sorry.
Of course they're gonna tell us this late.
So,
No, nothing's happened.
who's on the party?
I don't know.
Oh, Chris. All right, looks like it's normals then. You don't have to play
I'm good.
out if you don't want to.
Are we not gonna find another scrum?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it like 10-15 minutes, see if we can find another scrim, but it's kind of crappy that they're gonna bow out that late, considering we've had this scrim set up for around 3 hours at this point.
Boo.
So let me see if I can find another scrim for the next couple minutes. If one of you guys can send me the VOD review, though, we might have time to go over that as I'm waiting for someone to get back to me.
I don't know how to do it, so can somebody else do it?
Yeah.
What do I need to do to send it to you, Dylan? I have it downloaded.
Whoever does it, it's just you have to download the file and just email it to me. I can
Okay, can you
Yeah,
DM me your email?
Yeah, I can send that to you. There we go. Let me get this message out. Message, not a guy at the moment. See if he's gonna be ready. Gotta get into this Gmail to get this downloaded.
So it's in.
Yeah, I'm still upset that guy canceled. If he would have given at least like an hour heads up or something, would have been kind of nice. But he just said that he found another scrim. It's kind of an ass wipe. That upsets me. So I'm waiting for. Might take a minute since I'm assuming you don't send replay files through email too often, but we'll do that.
I've almost got it over. I think this is the right one.
Okay.
I just didn't know where I saved them.
You're good.
Okay, it's sent.
We'll see how long it takes. It's also a decent size file, so it might take a second to actually get to my side. There we go. Alright. I'm bringing up that last game now. So again, if you guys want to bring up the live stream I'm having at the moment, just mute the YouTube
I'm already in it. I ghost you.
ghoster. For anyone that doesn't have it, I'll just put it in the chat again.
Alright, I'm gonna mute you.
Might have to add that a little bit for you guys.
Wait, should I mute just YouTube or mute you in Discord?
Just YouTube. Probably be your best option. So
Mute the stream?
yeah, mute the YouTube stream. Although I just tried to pull up this file. Are you sure you sent me the correct replay file though, Hammy?
What is it? What is it?
It's saying this replay was created by an older version of Lee. You sent me a game in 9.23. You sent me a game from last season.
Let me see. Replays. What? I downloaded the replay. Email, compose, paste.
Yeah.
And I go files. I'm in replay folder.
I was thinking that download seemed a little on the heavy side for your guys' game that you just had.
It was a heavy game.
Heavy game.
Oh, it's opposite. I see.
Opposite.
Yeah, you did the oldest. It helps when It helps when you look by the date of what you downloaded on 3.3.
You know what? That might make sense, but you would think that Windows would organize it top to bottom. instead
You'd
of bottom to
think, but
top.
it is good to double check.
But also, this replay has the same timestamp as the other one. Like, not date-wise, but it was around 6:30. Which is why I thought... Wait, what about that one?
Yeah, let's see. We can only hope.
Oh, wait. Don't open that on stream. You'll get demonetized. Wait, you're showing my real name on your stream.
Was it, I know your first one was.
What is that? Case Crayon?
Yeah.
Whoa. Crayon.
Maybe not put your real name out then, buddy.
Maybe select screen instead of share your monitor.
Maybe.
Oh, no, I have to.
So if we have the correct download this time, this should work. I do believe it's working. So I'm going to pay attention to the side if we actually get someone to get back to me. I really hope someone gets back for a scrim today. I'd much prefer that over the normal games. I'm sure you guys would as well. Cool. Once my stream actually stabilizes from this loading. Cool. Okay, so we're not going to go through this too long.
Also, you
said what? What'd you say, Hammy? I did not hear what we said.
What?
So, first thing we're going to look at is 840 in the game, which is going to be on the bot side of the map. You guys had a pretty long history of in this game of getting killed by the long-range ganks of Zach and sometimes Phil Sticks as well. Oh, this is the middle lane. I'm sorry. So, when you have a jungler like Zach that can gank from a really long distance, you have to be careful as to how forward you are within the lane, because not too many junglers would be able to kill you from where you were in the mid lane, especially with Victor not being there. But when you have someone like Zach that can come in from a long distance, you just have to be careful how far you are forward. Next part, let's see. About... Yeah, we're getting pretty close. So this fight with Ornn, I'm pretty sure every game you have that's Panth against Ornn, I don't think you have a very fun time against Ornn. From what I've noticed, it's definitely not a matchup that favors you. I'll give you that, especially since he scales.
I
About...
don't think I have a champion that wins the matchup, though.
About right here, though, I was wondering why you went back into that fight, though, when you already saw that you lost the trade, because you're about on your way out, and then you decide to walk right back in, and then you're just going to get annihilated here. So, I think that's more of a matchup thing. A lot of people can beat Ornn in the early game, I assume, but just Pantheon seems to really struggle in that matchup. You should have been able to survive if you just ran out. in that situation. Again, this gank in the bot lane goes off just because they have two super long ganking people between the Fiddlesticks and the Zac, and you see neither one of them right here. And then you just get annihilated just because they can both come out of literally nowhere, and then Misfortune's gonna end up dying here as well. Because Zac goes super deep. I was actually surprised he did, but yeah, he was able to get right there. So being careful when the enemy does have those long range ganking option. I didn't even see that you ended up dying here as well, but when you have someone like Zac that can come from a really long distance, you have to give more respect than you're typically used to giving in that moment. Yeah, deep wards are really useful. And that's not going to be the only time that those long range ganks are going to go against us. In this bot lane, okay, so he ends up flashing over, and you guys end up chasing. I don't know what the communication was right here. But what should be running through your guys' minds is what exact type of damage output you have in order to take him down compared to how much health he has. So right now he's got a full bar of health. Pantheon doesn't have an ult that's good at like burst damage. You know, it's something that you come in from distance. Your ult's down in the first place, and then Vel'Koz's ult is 35 seconds away as well. So between that and you have a whole entire minion wave behind you, there's just almost no way that this gank is going to work unless he truly outplays it. Honestly, I think he should have gone back a little bit farther at the beginning, but without you guys having the ults for the burst damage, him being pretty healthy at the beginning, I don't think it was the right call to go in on that at that exact moment. Do you guys agree, or do you have any opinions on that, or?
Yeah, I didn't have ulti. I mean, I was strong enough to burst him if I landed every single ability, but we didn't. I didn't land every single ability.
Yeah, but you had,
and it was risky.
You had minions that could block your Q damage. You know, your W and E can pass through, but your Q, you have to get through the minions to be able to get your damage out. Again, right here, 1920 in the game. They have super long range initiate options, and we don't have that much peel on the team with a lot of people that are that don't have their own dashes or anything to get out of there, so you guys just get absolutely destroyed from there. So especially when someone like Zac is ahead 8-3 and 2 and he can initiate from a long range, you guys have to be really careful about how far forward you're going when you don't have full health. So as soon as Hammy gets jumped on by an 8-3 Zac, it's just going to be all over at that point.
But do they have vision there? Can we see if they have vision on me?
Yeah, we'll try that again. Because I think I looked as I was streaming, so let's see what they see. Okay, so he sees you barely pop out there for a second. So they didn't have vision until you passed that line right there. And then Zac knew just to go in.
Yeah.
That was 1920. And then again at 2035 is essentially the exact same message. They're gonna see that you're killing a ward right here. We have Lee off to the side, MF in the bot lane. We have 3 people that have no dashes, mobility, and then the enemy team has long range initiate, you know, medium range initiate, and then long range initiate. So you guys just get absolutely destroyed here. So again, you guys are too far forward with someone that's able to long range gank like that. Zac and even the Ornn with his ultimate can catch up on you guys pretty fast. Again, the exact same message. We're in the mid lane here. Chris is too far forward and not enough vision to know that Zach's coming here, and then we're just going to get shade on yet again. And this is going to end up with at least Chris dying. It looks like pretty soon I think there's a second fight that comes out here. And Ornn's going to come in. And yeah, this is just a crazy show of them super diving, but even then, I'm pretty sure you guys only get 2 kills here, whereas the enemy team gets 4, I do believe, if I remember right. Yeah, so we only have our jungler alive, and they've got 3 people alive after that entire mess. 24, 30, it's your cursed matchup again in the spot lane. I'm surprised you're trying to be so aggressive still when Ornn's got, I think I counted like 260 armor. Yeah, he's got 269 armor, and you're still trying to fight this out when it's just not going to work out in your favor, and you're going to get I think you do survive. Yeah, I do like this flash. That was a nice flash there in order to dodge that ult. And then I'm assuming that you go back to base and heal, and then you're going to ult back in. And I do believe, if I remember right, this fight does work in our favor eventually, but as a Pantheon that isn't ahead against an Ornn that's, you know, doing pretty well and has 260 armor, you're just not going to win that 1v1 at that point. 27-10, you guys end up killing Ornn right here, which is fine. As you're going to see in a second, that about right here, yeah, Hammy ends up using his ult, but there's no reason whatsoever to be using that at the end, when there's no way he's going to get any kills on anyone. And that ult can be super useful in a fight that's coming up. So not wasting your ult is powerful. Now, what was going through your guys' head at this point, though? So you've got a kill on their Ornn, which is one of their more powerful people. Your vision control, you have a few wards down here, but I don't even think Dragon's up in 3 minutes, so you have nothing like that. And you have Baron coming up. So what was going through your guys' head as a team at this point?
I'm not at the place where you're at yet, but if it's where we go top lane and you see me walk down to get wards, we see 2 people.
It's right after.
To get the turret, but
I called to get top turret while I walked down to get vision, where Zach would leap up, and then I don't know what happened after that. Then we die.
So.
And we don't get the turret.
Yeah. So looks like you guys get some vision here, and this time, so you have Rumble pushing the mid lane, which isn't the worst thing to do. But if you really are gonna try to get this turret, all 4 of you need to be working together after the vision. Because at this,
I believe we called it too. I don't understand why everyone got split up.
Yeah, Misfortune. You guys know that they have long range. Misfortune stays to take the turret, but the rest of you 3 are way back here, not able to help MF at all get this. And then this is just gonna turn to a crap. Even now, it should be a 5v4 fight, and we lose terribly here. With us being right now, we're about 5-6k gold behind. You probably all 5 should have gone to the top lane instead of Chris heading mid, or having someone with teleport go to that mid lane, just so you could have joined up. I didn't catch at that point if you had teleport. Yeah, Pantheon had teleport. behind here. So if anyone should be going mid lane or bot lane, it should have been Pantheon instead of Rumble, so you guys could actually join up the fight. Because the enemy team has a really good like team fighting comp. They have a lot of initiation to get on you guys. So you should be expecting, if you are grouping like this, that they're gonna initiate on you, and that's clear what happens. Even you guys even had the vision, but it just wasn't enough to, you know, stop this pain train that was gonna be coming on you guys. So 18:45, so a little bit farther forward. I guess so. We've got 2 people down. They've got 1 person down. I thought we had a few more up. I didn't realize we had people still trailing. So we get the pick here. That's good. Chris is coming up in a few minutes. But as a team, we should be trying to think of what we can do for the next 34 seconds while we have 5 people up and they only have 4. If you can't get your lanes fully pushed out, at least trying to work on that vision control as a team to make sure you're not going to be losing objectives or being able to secure them yourself. And, you know, when you do get a pick, the next time you get a pick, you know, clearly one of the things you guys want to do is try to get that Baron or Dragon when you can, but you have to have that foundation vision there first and the lanes push to do that. One of the things we need to work on as a team is getting those objectives. I need to try to think of some ways that we can get you guys doing the objectives more often, because from Drake's book, I will give him that he's definitely gotten into his team to get the objectives down. They do a lot better job than we do at being able to get those, and those objectives make a huge difference. That'll be something that we're gonna want to work on as a team. That might be the lesson plan for this Thursday. Is going to be working more on how to set up for those objectives. This is the last thing I want to ask for. What was your guys's? What did you guys want to accomplish here when you were setting up for this? I'm assuming you guys were trying to go to gank the Ornn at this point?
I probably my call on that one. I don't know. I mean, the fight was already kind of happening. I felt like, can you tab to see what my completed item was? Did I have Leandre's at this point or no?
No.
No?
Nope.
I don't know.
Yeah, since Ornn isn't I mean, he's not fed, but he's, you know, doing pretty well for himself, especially since he's scaling. It's going to be forever until you guys can actually will him down. And from the looks of it, we have no vision over here either. And yet again, we're talking about that Zach that just come out of nowhere, and he's 13-3. So the success of this gank happening is probably not going to happen, especially when you have MF in the top lane, Lee in the bot lane. It's just not going to work out. Your guys' goal shouldn't be trying to kill the Ornn here. It should be working on getting this vision for the top lane, or trying to get this turret. This turret right here is killing you guys too, because you can't truly get control of the top side of the map until you have the first outer turrets down. You get that the lanes pushed. You can't get your top lane pushed if the outermost tower is still up. So this should be one of your prime objectives at the moment. Right after getting the vision, make sure you're not walking into certain death, rather than trying to gank the Ornn in the bot lane and getting annihilated here, essentially.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else you want to go over for this game?
No.
Okay. So that'll be it for this game. Let's see. As soon as I get into the right tab, I'm trying to see over on my screen if anyone messaged back for scrims. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone did though. So we'll probably just play another normal game or two. Aubrey, you're more than welcome to continue playing with us if you want. If not, appreciate you trying to come in order to do the scrim for us tonight. I'm sorry that this guy decided to back out on us at the last minute.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm kind of tired, so I'm just gonna read a book for a bit.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks for joining us tonight.
No problem.
Bye, Aubrey.
See you.
Bye-bye.
If you guys want to get up in another game, we'll get started.
Yeah, I'm gonna make someone else party leader.
So, one thing I'm wanting to do myself a little bit more is try to. I'm gonna have to make like a small list of the things to keep tabs on to remind you guys. But things that
So you don't get jungle.
you said what?
Oh, true.
Oh. But things like in that matchup, like the Zach, just reminding you guys of, little things like watching out for those long range games, being mindful that they can do that to you at any point. Those little type.
Oh wait, hold on, quick interrupt here. We could. Do you want to? Can we? If we could invite Levi and have 5.
For what?
Normals. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
If we were doing a scrim, yeah, I would try to get Levi here, but since that guy screwed us out of the scrims for tonight, there's no point of going out of our way for him to join for the fifth thought. So.
All right. I was just saying, keep it up.
You're good. I'll join you for if you want to stream at least the champion select. I'll watch your guys' pick phase. Oogly boogly.
Where does it say that? Oh.
I'm just reading exactly what is on the screen for me.
You wanted to stream my credit card details?
I want to see that.
I am
Get
not
me
going
in
to dick
there.
around with that, but yeah, other people might. It's up to you, man. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to just stop
Cosmix
you.
is on sale, 4,800.
That's not on sale. The RP was on sale.
RP's on sale?
For Kha'Zix.
Oh.
I can
No.
get Mastery 6 for Mordekaiser. Or Vel'Koz.
I just want
Or
Sivir buffs, please.
Sivir
I
buffs.
need to read how they're buffing Kaisa.
Are they buffing Kai'Sa?
So it says. I just didn't finish reading. Weird. I don't understand.
Don't understand.
I got queued for support.
Gasp. I will have never suspected that.
We're playing with a naked beer. I like it.
So choose someone that you didn't play last game, though. At least vary what you guys are playing in your champion pools.
What was that?
Whatever you said, I like it.
You said pick somebody that you didn't play last game out of your pools.
Are you a mind reader?
No, but I'm able to translate based on limited.
Oh,
characters.
okay.
He knows Dylanese, apparently.
God damn it.
Dillisms.
Thresh is my backup. Hey, can I pick your ADC?
Wow. Who can I play here? Pick Sivir. I don't have Senna though.
No. Okay.
Just
Take a bigger
kidding.
support.
Fine. Do you have Tarek?
I have everyone.
Do you have everyone?
I have everyone.
Oh wait, I don't want Tarek then. Until I know what the enemy support's playing.
It's
Oh, you
Ivern
just-
support.
It's not Iron support.
It's Ivern support.
It is not. Pick your mid. You'll be fine.
It's Ivern mid lane.
Hammy always needs priority.
True.
Always. He always needs priority.
Third pick minimum.
Third rotation. I like your Sidra. You know why.
I like you.
I like Syndra because she has a bunch of balls and she tosses them around with it, slaps people with their nuts.
Why do you think
Scatter
I
the weak.
Màna and Syndra, dude?
You figured him out.
Alright, I'm picking Heimer.
No, I want Senna if it's a good pick, but I will take Tarek if it's not.
You should go Tom Kench. Oh my
You should've let me
god.
pick.
Oh!
You're right, dude.
All right, hold on. Actually, I don't know. I might
Ah.
play Lulu here if it's nope Tarek.
Yo, if
Tarek?
it's Gragas top, Ivern mid, it's gonna be Vanguard.
You want Tarek?
Yeah, I want Tarek. Give it to me.
I'm going fleet footwork.
Nice jungler.
Oh, thank God they dodged.
Whoa.
All right,
They
we can play
dodged.
Senna now.
Yeah, of course they did.
GG.
Yes, the tabarnak to Kias.
Yo, Dylan, you have an Alexa? Can you ask it to play Despacito?
No.
Right, guys? Right?
Sheesh.
Chris, you lived in Ontario for a bit?
Yeah.
Is that why you don't have the accent, the Quebec accent?
No, it's because I just don't like to sound like a loser. I don't smoke enough to have the Quebec accent.
I like it. It's a very unique accent. Putting it nicely.
It was Ivern mid lane, I'm telling you.
Yo, these queue times up, huh?
Yeah, they're taking a little longer than I would personally appreciate.
I mean, if it hits 10 minutes, it's game over.
I tell you what, on my alternate though, my level 24 alternate, I'm in 6.5 minutes, 7-minute queue times.
That makes no sense. There's how many million people playing right now?
Did Levi say he wants to play? Because I'm pretty sure for 5 man it's like 2-second queue.
Yeah.
He didn't say he didn't say you wanted to play. He asked me if I wanted to duo, and I said after practice.
You guys are getting those duos on pretty well with your
You're the unstoppable.
Yeah,
you know,
from
you
what-
put the two opposite roles that have no impact on the game
together.
into a duo, and somehow you get carried every game.
Love
Okay,
that.
I'll pick Senna for you.
Yeah, you two are about the worst like duo combination in the game, but if you're making it work, by all means, I'm not complaining.
Well, we generally like he likes to play Darius a lot, so oftentimes I'll play. Oh, nice on last pick.
Oh my!
I'm going Senna ADC. It's in my champ pool.
It's
that-
not in your champ pool, you liar.
So that
Going
guy,
silver mid.
hey, that guy got back saying if we're free now, we can.
Hell yeah, I'll dodge. I got an alternate.
Hey, hold on! Before you do that, though, who's our fifth person?
Yeah, because you're
Fuck, my brother will wake up. I'll go wake him up.
He said
tired.
he was reading.
You know that bitch is lying. He's up there, wanking his
At-
willy.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm sure everyone on the stream would love to hear that.
Man, they get back to us.
And now I'm just playing.
If you
Is
want to
it the
get
team
him,
that canceled?
if you want to ask him real quick, you can, Hammy. But
Man,
you're don't dodge out of this.
Just get
until you
Levi.
know he's gonna join.
I'm messaging Levi.
Would Levi be joining as? Does he play jungle?
I'm sure he can play jungle.
he's yeah.
About as well as my brother can play jungle. Hey, let's ask this rando if he wants to juggle with us. Or a Scrim.
Little part. Man. Who did I play? Shit.
I mean, if Levi doesn't say anything, I can just play jungle. But yeah, I'm sure the whole entire
That's all
team
I
doesn't
know.
want me to be
Let's-
playing jungle.
Yo, let's not tell bad jokes like that, Dylan.
Hey, I know it's bad.
he does.
I know it's super bad. I don't want that to be a joke.
Maybe we can get.
So we're doing scrims, right?
Yes.
Are we screaming?
Yes, we're doing a scrim.
God
Like,
bless
where you-
America.
One game?
God bless America. No, best of 3, dude.
Not
Everybody
best
go to
Whoa.
Depending on
Best-
time, we might do a 2-block, and then
Best
maybe save the VOD reviews for
Yo, just
Thursday.
invite me to the custom game so I can shit on these kids. It made me wait an hour and a half for them.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, if we lose after having to wait,
Alright,
Hook
let me
me
ask
in,
my
coach.
brother.
Hold me back.
let him swing. I go smoke because I
Do
smoke.
your damn smoke break fast then. Jeez.
Yeah, me too.
I
be right
always
back.
do it fast.
I'm gonna get the refill. Feel.
I'm creating a tournament lobby. I'm inviting you guys.
Hello.
My man.
Did Levi say anything back?
My brother said that he's gonna join.
Alright. We need to give that guy a reward for being so flexible with us.
Yeah. He said that he knew that something like this was gonna happen, so he put on his carry pants and is gonna take us right to a fat dub.
That isn't what I said.
And then he also said that we probably won't lose if we have him, so he'll join.
Oh.
I don't think he said any of that, but our team is eternally grateful for your flexibility here.
Telling me an invite to the custom whenever I'm gonna run downstairs and get some ice. Well, I don't have to, but I am going to.
Go.
Alright. Gosh, too many things. juggling 2,000 things at the moment, trying to create this pro draft thing and such. What's your team name? And spectator. For us, our spectator link is.
Where
Yes.
does the
I smoked a
juggler sit?
Put the spectator link in scouting. If you guys look at there.
I'll message you the spectator link, Aubrey.
It's in the custom
Welcome back,
isn't it?
Aubrey. Hammy,
No.
you're in my spot.
I'm not in your spot, you silly goose.
Why in
Unless you want to send a Tom Kench, I'll Tom Kench.
No, I won't. I refuse to do that.
No, you got Tom Kench.
Nah. Devon, how about we just get good at
No.
regular support ADCs, huh?
Nah,
Nah,
Tom Kench is regular.
I don't know about that one.
He's like
Yeah.
Activia, keeps you regular,
So,
but he's not regular.
You'll
gonna
keep me
ban
safe.
the Alawi. Definitely, if you guys are looking at this list, Zach seems
Oh,
like
I'm already looking.
Hello?
a good
Hello?
ban. And this guy plays
Oh,
good.
Levi, you're too late. Gosh,
No,
darn it.
I could just go.
Oh, actually, you could just. My brother might want to leave, so you could play.
If he wants, he's like your jungler, isn't he?
No,
No.
he's
Yes,
yeah another
I am.
random.
Guy is the jungler.
But if Levi's ready, he can join.
If you don't want to play Aubrey, then Levi can fill in for you. But if you want to play the game, then Levi can go eat some hay or something. I don't know.
Heck yeah. Just like your jungler would do. I
Oh,
wish I
geez.
could play. Hey, can I play Mordekaiser jungle? I love that because I'm
Yo,
the jungler.
wait, are you actually Daniel on Levi's account right now?
Alright. Yeah, let Levi play. I don't think I'd perform very well, so.
What?
That's fine.
Okay, but his performance doesn't matter, Aubrey. It's
Yeah,
just
if you want me gone, if you won't play, just kick me out of here.
That's okay. I was gonna lay down and read a book, and then people yelled at me.
I didn't yell at you.
Okay,
Just
I did it. I was
Levi
like,
in here, but
okay.
Alright, see ya.
Bye,
so
Aubrey.
yeah.
Bye, sir.
I just want to let you know I didn't yell at him. I just said
Alright.
the
All right,
Scrim
someone
part
invite
entertained.
Levi so we
Hammy?
can.
Child Protective Services are already on their way. All right, so
None. Lemon.
dang, we got some high elo people on this team. Whew. Who are these two platoons up in here? Jeez,
Wow.
what is this?
Is one of them Dylan? Wait, so we're banning the Alawi?
Yeah,
Good
well,
call.
yeah, we're banning the Alawi. Yes, we're in.
That's Alawi mid too. That's pretty spicy.
Yeah, I don't particularly feel like dealing against the Alawi.
Can we ban the Lulu?
Is he actually gonna pick a Lowy mid? I don't think so.
He might. What? Why wouldn't he?
I feel like the
'Cause he's never
Felios
played
would
a
be a
mid-lane
better
before this
ban
game.
than Lulu, personally.
Yeah,
Even though
we're
he's,
not
only,
in the
he's got
right
50% win rate, so it's not like the best, but still.
Maybe he's just playing Alawi top. Like if I go look at his matches, it looks
They're
like
all
he's
top.
playing top. Yeah,
Yeah, it's almost like Alawi isn't a mid lane champion.
that's weird.
No one likes Alawi anyway.
But he could just be flex picking. Like the top laner could be a mid lane player, and they just like dick around with each other. Maybe we hold off on the Alawi and we ban the Set. Or the Darius. Or whatever Matt doesn't want to play against.
Horn.
And I think we should ban the Zac because we just... Or maybe we
Well,
let it through so we can lose to it. Or learn to play against it.
We're banning the Zach at least. I would say ban the Lowy, and then the Philios isn't like absolutely terrible. What other thing did you guys say you didn't want to play against? Set. We can ban the set.
Whatever. I mean, those are Matt's choices. I could care less about top lane. I'll just walk all over the top lane. Everybody comes down to my bot lane. But
of course.
Set's a not bad ban anyway because he can be jungler. Top is kind of flexible.
We'll ban set. Now, as soon as my fucking pick ban works, you know, I wish these things would load every occasion for me. That'd be great. Okay. We're ready. Cool.
Levi, what do you even play in the jungle?
I used to be a jungler. I could play Karthus, Hecarim, Nocturne, Warwick,
Ooh,
a
give me
spicy
Nocturne.
Camille. You know the Nocturne?
Yeah, dude, I'll go Shen.
Oh heck yeah.
On
we could roll
what picks did you say you'd want to do in jungle again, Levi?
I could play Karthus, Hecarim, Nocturne,
Wow.
Warwick, some Rengar. I mean a Moo if you want me on a tank or whatever.
Alright.
I can do Olaf pretty decently.
Why don't you tell me what jungler you want and we'll build something around it? How about that?
What? I don't know what the pro. I don't have the pro draft thing. I don't know what they're playing or whatever.
Can someone give him the link, please?
I'm linking it right now.
And Ilawi.
I'm almost there.
I'm just
There you
gonna I'm just gonna pick your jungler first. So
Alright, that's fine.
So what do you want?
I mean, we could always go Karthus if we want to be safe. If we don't know what theirs is, or I can play Nocturne if he's gonna play Shen.
Shen
Make us
ban.
ban the Shen.
Oh, I can do Olaf if he's really good right
Sure,
now.
we'll just do Olaf.
Olaf?
Yeah, let's do that. He's pretty flexible with what he can do.
Now, but what do they come back with? They see the Olaf and they're thinking to themselves, "Oh goddamn, that's Olaf."
There's
Okay, they
that.
pick a Philios because they're downs. They don't know. They don't know that Olaf just runs
Really?
at Philios.
Is there anything that can stop Olaf? I don't think there is.
Ooh.
What are you picking,
Darius
bad
and
boy?
Aphelios, those are nice picks. So let's get the
Vivia.
Hammy, like,
Don't
I'd
think
go
you have
Lucian
yet.
if
And
Hammy goes Thresh.
Wow, gotcha. Let's do.
We can go through solution, and if it's not good, ADC.
I'm just gonna pick as soon as I pick the right thing. Good God. And what do you want in the top lane?
What-
I don't care.
Um,
Pick something tanky.
they banned the Horn and the Shen. How does Maokai 2 into Darius?
Pretty well.
Does
He
he?
has
That-
a positive win rate, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's do it.
You
He's
would
won,
you would
like,
think
4
probably
champions
not.
he does. Yeah, but actually he does.
Yeah, I'm
Well, no,
surprised.
you can W his Q real easy.
Let me Maokai mid.
And Leona, interesting.
You trolling me?
So they've got
Oh, you know what counters Leona?
Mm.
Tarek. You know what counters Darius? Tarek.
Tarek.
mid.
You know what counters the rest of the champs they'll pick?
Tarek.
Tarek.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. Levi, you get a cookie. Hot damn.
Char.
I mean, we're on the same wavelength, really.
I'm gonna throw my W on
and
Olaf or
Morgana,
Malphite
and
or
then
Maokai.
they've got
Yeah.
they picked AD carry and support, and then top lane, so they have jungle and mid left.
Oh, I got no band? Okay, buddy.
Yeah, well, they're just
Yo,
underestimating
coach, just-
you, Chris.
Yo, coach, pick my Syndra real quick.
I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I can get your Syndra. It'll be fine into what we're doing. We have to wait until we can choose though.
Yeah. They see my OP.GG, they see the quadruple threat, and they don't know what to ban, so they ban out random champions.
Lisa.
Yeah, we have to tell them that your champ pool is an ocean.
Yeah, and they're just swimming in it, baby.
Yeah, so we got Syndra, and then the last thing we have to pick is support.
Tarek?
Yeah, it's Tarek.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, into Leona. Tark's definitely the...
Into their whole team.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, Tark's a pretty good choice. Let's do that. Our team doesn't look... Our team looks pretty good.
Silas?
They might.
Oh, they could steal my Tarek ulti. That'd be bad.
Yeah,
really don't think
both
he was gonna
teams
pick
are just completely
Alawi, to be
invincible
honest.
against each other.
It's gonna be an absolute slugfest.
You know, I was like halfway in the middle of wanting to trash talk these guys because I was so pissed at them, but I held myself off. I'm assuming they probably would not have Scrim defs if I did.
Your failures, where did they lead you? Back to me. That's what you should have said. I'm going the smashing time runs.
I guess I go Lethal Temple. For...
All right, who's party leader? Matt, you're party leader.
Are you kidding me?
you hate this game, you know.
Any game starters?
Yeah,
I can't chat. I don't know if they're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
They
Yeah,
are.
they said they're ready.
God. Well, I don't see chat.
All right, now spell penis.
Don't do it.
First ban, set.
Okay, I'll tell you what to ban. Yeah, set, 5 head.
Hey, never pick a
And then
fight
Alawi?
you can't win.
Nice. No. Oh, okay.
Life is too short for fear.
Who else?
Something with an N now.
Any Nautilus? Nautilus?
Nautilus?
No, but
Yeah.
Nico's cute, bro.
Oh, sorry.
We
Bro.
don't have her. They don't have Nico. None of them own Nico. Unless, oh no, I don't own Nico, that's why I don't see it.
Nautilus?
Perfect.
Is Nautilus? Oh.
Yes, Nautilus.
And then remember you're picking now, okay?
Yeah, we're not picking the E for in penis, we're picking your champion.
Exactly.
What is your team good at?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Next ban is
Running it
Ezreal. Yeah, our team's really good at running it down. Ezreal.
Yep.
We can also disengage.
Yeah,
But
you guys are a good mix of engage and you guys have.
they're more like
Disengage.
picks.
Disengage,
They're looking
too.
for picks.
Alright, now a P champion.
That's all they can do.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of poke and but they can. They've got a decent amount.
Nice.
You're super
Professionalism at its
super professional. Yes.
We did it, boys. We did it. The game's already won at this point.
Okay, so
Mm,
in the early game, who's gonna be better at getting the ganks then, Olaf or Lee Sin?
It's pretty even.
Yeah, so it's
I'd
gonna
say
be-
Lee Sin by a little bit, but it's pretty even.
so Olaf can still Olaf can still
Yeah.
gank. I'm gonna say that they have a better early game than we do. I'm assuming Darius is gonna put out more damage than Maokai early in the game. Lee Sin and
No.
Olaf can probably do about the same. Zeroth and Cinder can do about the same, but Aphelios and Leona are gonna do more.
I'll
burst
just dodge
damage.
Aphelios and Luna do not do as much damage as Zero and Tarek early game.
Well, I
Aphelios
hope
does.
you're correct, but I just don't believe you. Anyways, I have a feeling you
Okay.
guys are going to be a little bit behind in the early game. If you guys all out, I would say try to scale into the mid game and late game. I think you're going to do much better at that point.
At this point, Dylan, never mind. I'll say that comment.
Yeah.
But-
Anyways,
Fight really good.
going to mute myself. Again, Hammy is the shot caller for the game since. Oh my God, why am I?
No
forgetting-
reason. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
need to say that. They already know. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm the shot caller because my depth of oceanic knowledge is overwhelming.
Super deep. I'm muting myself. Good
It's,
luck, guys.
Yeah, you're supposed to already be muted, Dylan.
Is the PTA Maokai a new strategy?
Oh fuck. Your boy should have hit save.
All right.
That's a fat F right there.
Then I just had someone message about wanting to
Should
script.
be relatively free bot lane or mid lane. I don't know how well you do in Vegas there.
Is this game
I need to remove my message saying that we need to
Maokai's pretty good game
have a
assists.
scrim so no one else is messaging us or
And
getting
if you brought
confused.
PTA, you just didn't shred them, so.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm glad we
He's also gonna
finally
shred you once you pop up out of the ground.
finally got a scrim together for tonight. I'm still kind of upset. It took them a
I am God.
while to
Alright, can you pause it?
start it up. I don't think we'll have enough time for the VOD reviews afterwards. As I told them, though, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a little bit of a weaker early game than they do, but I think we're going to scale a lot better than they are. I think even once we hit the middle game, we'll be doing pretty well. We just have to get to that point without feeding too much into the enemy team.
What? Maybe you should-
I normally, I don't know my muscle memory well.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Watch the invade. I feel like we've been invaded like
Gosh.
all of our last games. Or let's just leave this open.
So, as long as they play it chill, I think we have a good chance of winning this game. I think we out drafted them at least. I feel like we have the better team comp. Overall, we'll just see how they can execute it. Yeah. Gotta steal, ocean knowledge. You know what he's talking about.
And we could drive for something, or we could also just, after level 2, we'll just fast push the second wave, and then, or slow push the second wave, and then when the third wave hits, we crash it in the tower.
Looks like he's starting red.
If that doesn't happen, then we are gonna and faithfully on the hook get off flash and stuff.
If that you cut out for a bit, if you
Just get a minion advantage before the second wave,
okay.
because we are stronger level 1 than they are.
I have someone texting me from my job at the moment talking about picking up my truck
But the key to
this
that is
weekend,
when you get
and
it,
we are.
well,
It's not
I
even
would try to
Wednesday
get
yet,
maybe
so
1 or 2
seems a
melee
little
minion
early
advantage
for them
before
to
second wave, and then we
be
get the three
talking about
minions
getting the
to go
truck,
for level
but
2. Then now if back
they
off,
will
make
get it
anything,
at the
then
end
we
of the
just
week.
slow push that second
Um,
wave, and when our third wave arrives, we crash it into the tower. You
I
know?
will say
If-
I don't
if we
think
fail
the
both of those things, we will just play passive
I
until the
don't
wave
think
closes
the
and then
aftershock
charge
on Tark is the
Okay.
correct move. I still think the
Because I
Guardian
don't
would have
think we
been
send
a little bit
Vegas, especially if we send
better,
Vegas.
not detrimental, but nevertheless.
I think we saw it starting red.
Oh, you saw him starting right. Well, then we shouldn't worry until before he ganks us, and by that time, we'll be in a different lane state than what I'm asking for.
Yep.
You wouldn't think they would be eager to get that truck, considering
So
this
wait,
is not a job that
Them, probably?
I think too many people are
We're
too
going
happy
Whether
to
we can invade
be going out of their way
Third wave,
to be
we're
getting
gonna
my
be
truck, but
hopefully crash
Are we all ready? Are we all ready?
tower.
well,
Yeah.
I do.
wait.
Let's get it, boys.
Have you guys been paused this entire time?
Yeah, they pause or something. I don't know.
Gotcha. So, I didn't realize it until now, but they've been paused for the last couple minutes. It looks like they're gonna pause. Like our screen is showing they're playing again, but it looks like they're gonna pause again. soon. So we'll see. We'll see when they pause, how long they pause for. I was thinking it was going to be the entire 3 minutes. Doesn't look like it.
So you'll have to damage these ones here.
My magic to end you.
I've always enjoyed Xerath as a champion. I think he's a cool concept of a character. If I had to main someone mid lane, Xerath would definitely be one of my contenders of choice. He's just he's powerful, but he's not mainstream. I don't like playing mainstream champions. He's a pretty cool pick.
Get a ward, I'll throw my ward.
A summoner has disconnected.
Darius. Yep. Darius just disconnected there, so it's still playing the catch-up game of how long we're going to be paused for before we actually get into the meat of the game.
3 camps. Probably took red, blue,
I've got the game.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming. If you want
It
to
should have. It should have Terra cropped it.
I get flash. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You just have to thin it out a little bit when it gets closer.
You can look mid here.
Alright, yep.
Not really much to do until this game unpauses. And yeah, I think Azir is a cool
Have barriers?
concept myself, but I've tried playing. I am absolute garbage on Azir myself. He requires a different playstyle than a good amount of other mages do in this game.
Bought me.
Yeah.
It was still-
I'm a little far. Oh, thank you.
Well, I got it.
Slow down on this so I can get the cannon.
Alright, looks like we're starting up again finally. We might actually play a game of League of Legends today.
I don't have a cannon. Are you about to kill him?
No.
Holy shit.
I just used DC, so I can just straight
I'm not the best at knowing how the Phelios matchup still goes by watching that there is a little bit more poke from the Phelios than we would like, and good job on them to get that damage in. He's pretty low on mana already though, which is kind of concerning, but they did get good damage on the Phelios.
Not even 5 minutes. Been in
Pause one more
it
time. It's so annoying. I think they're gonna run out of pause now. 26 minutes already.
Lee Sin's in the bot lane. They did just see him.
if he goes on me.
Okay, they were able to
So
side
you're looking a little closer.
dodge that huge.
Yeah, you just stop moving. I was like, alright, you'll just see us.
They make it.
I don't think he's gonna be able to get killed here. I could be wrong. And he went ghost and flash, so that's how he was able to get that damage out. So I guess just being a little bit more careful.
Big
So just knowing the chasing power of chasing power of
I
Ghost.
think Dylan has to sever their top laner.
I think I know why there's scrims opened up.
Ghost Flash. Darius. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Okay, I'm just gonna slash for in a second. They cancel or is it?
Come on.
We've got them creeped outside of the tower here.
Alright, so they have a pretty standard gank that happens. Right here, he just doesn't see this coming yet. He gets stunned that way. Pretty easy gank. How does this play out? So, Olaf originally has
I haven't seen him here.
he went too deep there. He gets that. I'm assuming he's about to die though, yeah. See, or Olaf just went a little too deep there, otherwise it would have worked out. Let's see. Another pause yet again. Good God. They pause a lot. No, Darius has Conqueror, it looks like.
I'm almost at BF 50 gold. So just shove. Is it a cannon wave next? Because that's be ideal to bat. Okay, we wait one wave.
We could honestly kill the Sicilios.
Oh, Lisa's coming in. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for him, okay? So just.
Okay.
I'm there.
I'm out of mana.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna DC and reconnect. See how long that takes, cause like I can't.
Are you guys still paused at this point?
We're paused.
We got back in.
A third.
Yeah, we played for about a minute and now we're waiting.
This is throwing me off my game, bro.
How do you reconnect so fast, Levi?
Well, on my stream, what he keeps doing is disconnecting and then reconnecting like 5 seconds later. So he's not getting fully kicked out of the game, if you're talking about Darius.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not.
I think they're gonna cancel the game, dude. Like, this is just.
I would almost prefer they did.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, I bet you would with your PTA.
Give me
Are we
5
ready?
seconds. No,
Okay,
give me 5
okay.
seconds.
No, Alan, I'm pouring a drink too, so now they gotta wait.
My hotspot's being a little glitchy for some reason. It's got me at 150. No idea why.
Yeah, just keep trying to get it, guys.
Roll out.
Mute myself again. They keep having to deal with Darius disconnecting, reconnecting. That would get kind of annoying.
Feel the pain.
Are you good, Levi? I'm pushing a base right here.
I see that gank out they had vision. Yep, they're not gonna be able to do that. They'll be able to take care of but at least.
We're gonna focus one more.
How close are you to backing bot lane? I could do a lane gank.
We wanted to back in this cannon, but it's not gonna play. I mean, but honestly, I really feel like
They're coming. Yeah, they're pushing. But they might back because he's at.
I have enough for doing that.
Oh, you have TP
Come on, touchdown. Yeah, rest it.
damage.
I'm 6 once I get Krugs here.
So, I need to get the objectives again. And then Levi was able to solo out the Drake, which is nice.
Close to 6, Hammy.
Oh, and then Darius.
A summoner has disconnected.
Like a quarter.
DC'd again. Yep.
Okay, wait.
Wow, we are still behind, so this shouldn't last more than a minute, but we get annoying on both my side and their side
On the canyon.
of how annoying this can be.
Ooh, you kind of frozen on. I can go break that up there.
Hello.
I got alt.
I don't have another free spot on. They have this warded, by the way.
Oh boy.
A summoner
Okay.
has disconnected.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, maybe not.
What happened?
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Why did it disconnect me?
I'm here at hearing in 3 minutes. They ended up having to pause yet again, so
I think my league just straight disconnect. It just kicked me. Like my
everyone is having disconnection
yeah, it just
problems
kicked
at
me
this point. So that's just a
That's weird.
waiting
That's never happened.
game.
It just
Essentially.
disconnected me for no reason. Yeah, that's weird.
I think I'm dead after. RER?
It says, why is it saying I'm disconnected again? It's, what?
You came in and it kicked you right back.
What in the...
It might be a league client related thing. I'm hearing them chat saying they're having issues
For your hot
still with different people.
No, it's been fine this entire. This is the first time in ever it's done that. And I was just sitting here. I didn't touch a thing.
I mean, we should try not to fight him while we have flamethrower active. Because that also a good amount of damage. But if we get an ideal situation, we could probably burst them. So, it's your fault. I'm just saying.
Alright.
I know.
Yeah, be careful.
Good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ooh. Oh man, that was
I believe that white thing is
tense.
turret shock room or something.
Love that.
Starting.
It's a strap room.
Sheesh. Oh, you're getting ganked.
Did my game just crash?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Okay, so they're having disconnection problems, and my own client is gonna crash itself. There might be something
Pretty
league
sure the Darius CC'd.
related happening. If they're having DC issues and it's even gonna crash my game,
I
good
forgot.
god.
The pauses keep happening. I forgot Lee Sin was even mid lane. I'm gonna cry.
We've spent more time in pause than we have playing.
Are you guys paused again?
Yeah, we're at 9 minutes. 8 minutes and 50 seconds of game time.
You know what's crazy is my I was watching you guys and my league client just crashed itself as well. There might be something league related.
Really? Because I was gonna say that's never happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my money on something league related because with hearing so many people crash and then my own game just crashed, watching you guys, that's weird. Ow. I have a little bit of footage to catch up on you guys, so I'm gonna mute myself again, but hopefully we'll get through at least one game today. So we'll see if we can catch up a little bit. It's happening here, but it looks like we're gonna go through yet again more pausing, which I'm sure is not only boring to me, but to you guys too. I don't want to be I'll be going through so many pauses. Oh,
A summoner has disconnected.
that's super weird.
I
A
got you.
summoner has disconnected.
No kick, no kick.
Coming
Yeah,
up.
we've been paused for. The game's gone for 8 minutes 40 seconds, and we've been paused at least at this point. For almost 8 minutes. I think they
dude.
say that pauses
We're gonna
for
beat that.
longer than the game's actually gone, so this is just ridiculous.
Oh, press the attack coming in clutch. You see that? I landed
Yeah,
3
yeah.
autos that entire fight.
Lit him up. Alright, he flash and ghosted, so
Yeah.
we just push the crap out of this.
Okay.
You know what the most entertaining stream is just watching me look at a screen and not say anything, right? It's what people want to watch in an educational stream is doing nothing. It's absolutely nothing. I'd be hitting my head on a wall if I were you guys. I don't know why I even have one viewer watching this at the moment.
I'm running.
Ah, close. He's gonna die. Yep.
A summoner has reconnected.
I'm gonna take a nap while we're waiting. Good God.
Dang, he flashed. No, wait, he just used ward up.
Just poke him and then come up like this.
See, I don't have the.
Nice poke. Just chilling,
Yeah, so they got Dragon coming up in
I'll slow it.
2 minutes. Hopefully they'll start warning up on.
You walk toward mid.
That's that map. I'll
That way you might
be
not get
paying
taken
attention to
out.
that once we actually
I'm running right there.
A summoner has
start up
He's-
again.
he's there.
Yeah, we got
Coolest
Brian.
champ in league by far, in my opinion. That's a
I'm gonna
that's a
throw
hard
it
one.
back
I'd probably
into
have
trap.
to have like
He's in
a
the
list of
Yeah, I'm watching.
He's in there.
characters in front of me. I've really enjoyed Senna though. She would be probably one of the top. I enjoy her concept of being able to build lethality and still heal. At the same time, I love her. I love her
Leona
ability to
coming up.
continue getting AD up as the
Legit trash.
time as time goes on by collecting souls. I like her Q healing the whole team. She can have a lot of different build paths. Her ultimate is really cool. I love the damage and shield aspect of that. So I'd probably say Senna's would be one of my favorites. So how's this?
Freaking Targ shields. Why am I at full health?
Man, they're playing who they almost won that dodge war. Or drop.
We could get that. We could probably get that.
So, in the bot lane, I want to see how that panned out again. They did a pretty good job for what they could have done, though they survived longer than.
Probably a base. No ult.
We could turn on the
They survived longer than I was expecting them to.
This is really good for you.
Come back for me, back for me.
I'm gonna put in my notes to watch bot again, but good. God, this
Need more
league
autos?
client. I can't even rewind
I've got this.
without
You can just help us.
without
get the tower, boys.
falling apart.
I got her all. That's awkward.
Alright, now help us get the tower.
Cutest champ. Yeah, I'm not someone
Should I
that goes
go
out of my way
Top
for
or mid here?
Yeah, swap top lane. I'll get
really
Alright.
drooling over characters in games, that type of stuff. I think they clearly create some of this stuff to just get views and stuff from guys having big boobs on almost every champion and stuff. So I don't really pay attention to who I think's the cutest in a game. I couldn't.
I was just wondering if you could.
If we were gonna go something like Yordles, so we're not going that route, that'd be a little different. Honestly, off the top of my head, I can't think of a choice though. I've always enjoyed Lux, though she's about as PG as you're gonna get in this game. I've always enjoyed her kit, and then the tone that they've created around her, even though she's simple. Sometimes simple is good though.
He's still up here, so I'm sure what their buds going.
Let's skip ahead a little bit. I'm glad they went to Drake. I kind of want to see the vision setup though. They got the steal. So they're gonna get, I'm assuming a kill. We'll see. A lot of death going everywhere. We're getting kills everywhere, I think. Are we gonna win this? Every time, every time Maokai has a fight, it is just gut clenching. Because you're gonna think he's gonna lose, but it keeps working out. I do want to go back to the Drake, though, real quick, because I wanted to look at the vision they had. Okay. Before that steal, I also want to see if he does have smite up.
Oh, cannon.
So yeah, smite. He just loses the smite, or that's fine. Sometimes you're gonna lose those. Yeah, Maokai has the closest fights. It is always just gut wrenching to watch if he's gonna win or not. So how does this fight go? Good turn. That was a good turn. Nice. Alright, who are we focusing? Worked out. They did a pretty good job there. I was about to say, I don't know if they're...
Do we want it?
I bet he's...
Yeah, not gonna get that, but... Good attempt, at least. He had full health. Wasn't the worst thing to try for, anyways. Good job. So it seems Zeros doing a pretty decent job with the poke at least. Since Syndra is that mid-range mage and Zeros definitely long range. You have to kind of get in as Syndra to be able to win those fights. It looks like he's being able to get out poked though. Sivir needs to be careful, though. That Darius will screw up even though he's 1 and 3.
Tell you, Frosty tax on me.
Mid. Missing.
So we've got jungle doing really well at the moment. Most of the lanes are winning. The only lane that isn't winning is mid, but even then, we're not like... I wouldn't even say we're all that losing. It's just Zeros been able to get a few kills on other people. Close. We just need, at this point, Rift Herald is up, Dragon's gonna be up in a minute. We just need to be trying to get one of these get one of these objectives. I don't know if you're going to be able to survive this or not. That's not good. And that's what Darius can do to you. So... Okay, so you had to go back. I wish at that point we could have tried to do some type of objective. Yeah, there. So they just got simple. They just got a gank, to gank with Zeroth being able to put some damage, pressure from a distance. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I don't really see too much to talk about for that one. Mao, you are not in a good place, buddy. How'd you get there, buddy? So we got vision up here. See us come around the corner. Yep, you just came in a really unfortunate place.
Just group up
With not enough people around.
We're taking it, boys.
I'm coming from behind.
Oh, he kicked me out of one together.
Yeah. So basically that was Maokai being just too far forward. We didn't have enough vision for him to be that far forward, and then our team wasn't close enough to give him the support win happen. Now what I'd like to see is my team going to Rift Herald at the moment. Did I just see a Rift Herald ping? Although Syndra warding. I guess we don't have Olaf over here, but I'd really like us to be trying to get these objectives more. As I said, I think I'm gonna make Thursday's lesson about how can we prioritize these objectives and have some deliberate practice over objectives. Where we possibly go through that practice, doing nothing but just trying to show up for every single objective that we can whenever they spawn, and seeing which ones work for us, which ones don't work for us. So I think that will be Thursday's lesson plan, is prioritizing objectives.
One.
You know, they really could have used that triple ward there for that dragon. Would have helped them. So they got vision on Rift Herald's side. I'm trying to see when we can get together. Get one of the, and we've gotten the outer turrets. That's good. We're getting that pressure. We just need to. Rift Herald's about gone. That's not. It's gonna be too late to do anything for that at this point. They need to start grouping up more and
I didn't get Morel.
group up more and try to get that mid turret. Is probably the next true objective. If I have been paying attention or not, I think I talked to Hammy over the weekend about working on vision control and stuff. He's been doing a better job these couple games that we have done today about keeping his vision score up, so I'm glad to see that. That was kind of a whiff on Leo's part, although I think she would have died. Don't know, you're kind of out of position. trying to see it exactly. This is just a chaotic fight. Okay. So we lost 3. Each team lost 3 people, and we got Tark, and yeah, she's gonna burn down though. He's gonna run away. I think we need to watch that fight and see if there was anything better they could have done there. I'm not exactly sure, but it would be a good point to at least watch that. I don't know about this teleport here. Yeah, this was too late of a, I think this was too late of a teleport. Yeah. Here's Scrim. You're just gonna die. Good try to go around, but yeah, it was just too late for that teleport in. So that wasn't gonna work. They almost got good. So. So what happened here? So he just took too much by himself damage there, and they're trying too hard for that fight without the proper backup. That's the problem. So they're trying too hard to fight for that to fight in the mid lane when this objective is up, because basically they just got 2 kills here, and since the dragon was up, they're just gonna miss that, and then he's gonna get chased down. That could be the Baron for them. They just keep getting in fights when objective is up. So you're yeah, with him having Ghost, might as well just ran to his best bet was the turret, I think. So, so I would say here, the enemy has Ghosts, so you're just gonna be chased down. I'm trying to think of what you could have done here. I'm just gonna put down Watchmen, see if there's anything else that goes on, because that was a big boo-boo there, and they're gonna lose this objective because of it. Looks like they lose Baron, and then this fight up here, they're gonna lose yet another big fight. And we're just fighting again against someone that's bad. We keep against Darius, you just can't be doing these. Yeah, we're fighting without the whole team here against someone that can just run you down. We have no carries here whatsoever.
Back and by.
4 or 5. so they lose a good amount.
Baron in 20.
We've got a decent amount of healing.
That's just and milk.
It's alright, just on top of everything.
If we do the same thing, just run the dares.
So I'm trying to see what they can do to get back in this game, because we had control
There's by himself.
of this game, and I don't know when we lost control of it.
He's stunned, he's stunned, he's stunned, he's stunned.
Nice.
So you got Malphite behind you.
I hit everybody.
Huge
I hit
let's
everybody.
go.
Let's go. Baron.
Oh wow.
God.
You can't, no, you can't.
It's the round here, at least when the objective's about to come out. Oh, did they get the Aphelios? They try. They're not gonna be able to get it though. Let's see the vision control. They've got enough to at least see behind. I don't think they're in a position to be fighting for this very much. It might. With that, good God, that Darius is just ridiculous. It was a good idea. You know what? That actually worked really well. I love that combination there. They pulled it off super well. Just the Sivir ult, Maokai ult, Tark ult. I like the idea. That was cool. I love that synergy between them. They definitely communicated there onto what they want to do. And I am definitely going to work on this Nightbot thing to alternate it a little bit more so these messages aren't messaging at the same time. I wish they would be a little bit farther apart from each other.
Big wave down bot.
I don't have teleport.
I'm going down. Okay, if you want.
So at this point, your best idea is to be trying to get vision on this Baron, which they do actually have some pretty good control at this point. We just need to get together. Maokai does have teleport, Syndra does have teleport. I wish we weren't backing here though. Yeah, we're about to get initiated on. Maokai needs to be teleporting somewhere around here. Where can Maokai teleport to? The ward, is there something? He's gonna get it. Nah, I think it's gonna work, but that. What? Wow. Yeah, that worked great. I was expecting that teleport just a little bit earlier though.
Go through me too fast. Nice.
200 plus years of collective gaming experience, by the way.
Guess so. Maokai is gonna push top, Tark's gonna push mid, I guess. We don't really have any heavy hitters, so that's why it's taking any heavy hitters alive anyway, so that's why this is a little slow to push.
How'd that league get behind us?
Popped on
We got Q underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish it would be a little easier to see when they are in and out of games, though, because I'm not sure if they're done with their game yet or not.
Are we just looking for picks right now, or?
Oh, okay, they're looking. They're still in the game. Well, it's a pretty long game.
Here or,
If we ever catch him 5v4,
Well, we had Wild Soul now, so we got the extra cards.
So what is your goal, guys? We got that mid. We got mid, Prio. Should be trying to go deep in their jungle to be getting even deeper wards is what should be happening.
Leona on the back.
Yes, we need either deeper wards or to be starting to look for these picks here. Well, at least 30 seconds ago when we had the lanes push. Now, Syndra, alright, she's going to be able to get out of there. She was kind of in a weird position for a second. This is a tense game. They need to try to get the next Drake, though, so they the enemies don't get the soul. He needs to... You're in a weird position, Olaf. Without Sivir, this is a hard fight to do, though. He just doesn't have enough damage for this. So how did this fight start? Looks like Lee Sin was able to get a kick.
I don't know if it would have been better just last time.
He is just able to get a good kick. He should have been tethered to Sivir by himself, so at that point. Just attempt to try to save her anyways.
I'm not saying it is, I'm just asking if that was the move.
What would have been the move, in your opinion?
I was asking if you guys should have done what you thought. It's not like I was losing
Yeah,
top.
it sounds like they're
Like, do we
done with
get
their
anything from swapping?
game.
Losing top, it's just that, I mean, Darius is going to just gain little leads. If you put bot lane top, they can stop him.
Soon as my Discord gets itself together.
Weaker lane quite easily and survive that. It just got a little unlucky. You got double kills there.
I don't know, I was getting more CS top, which is kind of why I'm asking. Like, I was having a more fun lane top.
Alright. It sounds like
I don't know if that's 'cause
game's
he was
over with.
DCing every
It was just
second.
in principle, Darius is going to be able to do that. But
In the future, if you guys can send the done messages in Discord, I think when I get in the client, it doesn't give me an update. So we had some pretty close moments in that game. Are you guys up to doing one more game then calling it quits, or?
Yeah.
Sure.
I kind of told a friend I'd play with him. If I can play one more, if I have to.
Well, it's up to you, Levi. We're not we're not holding you hostage here.
Alright. I kind of made a promise. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, sounds good. We'll just do our VOD review here and then call it.
Sorry, guys.
You're good.
No worries.
All right. If one of you can send me the replay file, we'll go over that and then wrap things up for practice tonight.
Okay, are we talking about team captains tonight as well, or is that going to be Thursday?
No, that'll be at the. We'll talk about that after the VOD review.
One second.
We only played 2 games today, didn't we?
I mean,
Yes.
if you count that last one as a game, then sure.
I was trying to put like we've been having practice for 2.5 hours today, and we only had 2 games. We had a lot of pauses that last game. It had to been at least 10 minutes worth of pause, if not longer.
There's so many pauses. I actually died because of one.
Did you?
It was ridiculous.
Well, I don't particularly want to scrim those guys again in the future, so hopefully we won't have to. It's not like they bailed out at the beginning on us. So while we're waiting for this VOD review, how did you guys think that game went overall?
I think I got counterpicked mid, and with my ping, I couldn't dodge anything, and he just kind of took over. I mean, top lane was a bomb too, but if I was, it's definitely a winnable game.
I think we threw.
Yeah.
You think you cut out for a second? You said what?
I said I think we threw the game.
Oh, through the game. Yeah.
Yeah. It was even.
Yeah, you guys.
You cut out.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if it's me cutting out, but it sounds like you're cutting out.
I said we were about. I think, and then there was that into Darius, which was a little bit of a throw, but then we took some pretty bad fights positioning wise that swung the gold perfectly in the favor, and we just never pulled it out.
Yeah,
We
that was
got caught a lot for those. Like, I don't know if we can say we were taking fights if we were getting caught.
There was some bad fights, bad positioning, definitely on my part. I kept getting leasing kicked, which I should E way before.
I didn't realize that I did get queued, and it caused Devon to get kicked.
Well, I didn't out of nowhere. There's Lisa, and I'm like, oh.
If you guys want to join the stream, I've got it up at this point.
Stream plug.
So, wait for a minute for you guys to get in. That link is still in the, I think, general chat, if I remember right, for you guys.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm just going to get started on this because I have no idea how long it takes for you guys to join. But first, and it's going to be saying a lot through these games of how many times people leave and join and that type of crap. It was dumb how many times we had disconnects. My game crashed, I think, either 2 to 3 times total watching you guys. So, it was ridiculous. Anyways, so I didn't catch this in the loading screen or anything that Darius picked Flash and Ghost BC at the very beginning of the game, anyways, when this brawl goes out between Darius and Maokai. That it makes a big difference on the chasing power here, and I actually wasn't expecting you to die here myself, so I'm
I was
sure
a little surprised.
Yeah. So it's just
I
something.
feel like I should have seen it coming though.
Yeah. Again, it's something that we as a team need to be pointing out, those little things. You know, when something's not normal, that someone have, like, you don't see every Darius having Ghost and Flash that game, and that can make a little difference in those type of early scrims. Levi's not here anymore, but when this fight breaks out and the enemy jungle right behind here, like, this fight goes really well until he decides he just chases a little too far. He's not gonna be able to get this kill, and if he was paying attention to mid lane, he should have known that Xerath should have been coming back pretty soon. It turns out to be a 1-1, but I don't think it needed to end like that. I think he would have had a much better position if he would have just cut out the chasing once he got around this corner here. The inside joke between the chat and when I'm watching your games is Maokai, though, that every single fight... Okay. Let's just have my game crash on me. Again. Cool. Love it.
What's the inside joke?
Maybe not the right words. Anyways, I don't know how you win some of these fights as Maokai, and like every time I feel like I'm watching you,
attack,
1v1 as Maokai, you like win these fights with like less than like 50 health, and you did that at least once or twice this game as well.
Maokai's dirty.
He is.
You mean clean?
No, I think I know one of the fights he's talking about, and I played it fucking poorly.
It's still like holding your breath watching this. I have no idea why this is having such a issue. I've never had this crash so many times trying to
League is optimizing their client. They're probably just messing around with it.
Apparently, well,
they're making it so that the champ select happens instantly. When you pick your champion, there's no delay. Click accept on your champion select in game to registering that you selected a champion. That's the first thing they're working on.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, we're not gonna watch this 7-minute fight. I'm sorry, but apparently League of Legends itself doesn't want us to watch your 7-minute fight as Maokai in the top lane.
Slap.
Essentially.
Does Maokai go Aftershock?
He should. We're
Did you go press the attack? I just saw that press attack. Jeez. Yeah, you just said something a minute ago, but fine. All right, let's try this again wherever this happens. And I don't think we need to watch this. We did a pretty good job dodging the majority of that until the very end, but there's not much to say on that one. You did about as well as you could done. Here's this one was another one where I was like, how does Maokai keep winning? This was when it got like super. Pretty sure this turn is this the one that turns? A little bit. Oh, he used the ult. Yeah, you barely pulled out of that one again. But you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job with the Maokai in the top lane. I do like the pick. 16:45. Now with that, we can go into one of the negatives here. So I see. Right here, you do have a little bit of vision up here, so you saw that was gonna happen. You break that, but then the enemies come right around this corner. You just get absolutely obliterated here, essentially. So, simply, you're just too far for what should be going through your mind before you even get to this point is where are the enemies, and you can look in your mini map easily to count, but even if you go individual lanes. There's no one up here. You don't see anyone up here. Yeah, you know Zeros right here, so that's where the mid lane is. But you don't see anyone in the bot lane. You have to assume that the enemy champions are somewhere around you, about to kick your ass. You should have been running towards your team, even before then, just because you had no accountability of where anyone was, and you didn't have your team just there yet. So not going that deep when you don't know where the enemies are is going to save your life. That little bit. Oh, this is the chaotic fight that I think happens here, and also I'm just wanting to watch. I don't know if you guys have a focus in this fight at all, because you have your main you may have your main damage dealers not even here yet. You have Olaf chasing that. You finally get your 80 carry here, but your meat shields are finally dying, and Sivir's about to die herself. Syndra finally gets here, ends up dying. I think, yeah, and then Syndra's gonna die here, and then Hammy almost gets caught. But you
I got kicked out of one target in the
way back here, though, without your main damage dealers of Syndra and Sivir here, though, we really shouldn't be trying to pick too many fights. I see you get dragged in. It might have been the best move is just to keep running away, though, as the Maokai, instead of Wing back in on them. And this works honestly better than I was expecting it was going to for you guys, but still ended up being a loss on your parts.
Well, so I remember the dialogue being, well, I hate to ask that because it takes so fucking long to figure out what's happening. But I believe the vision was Maokai and Darius, right? We didn't see the then, and me and Olaf were already halfway at that point getting wards on for Dragon. And we called to go onto the Darius with Maokai. And then we saw Xerath and Leona. We knew Leona was there when we saw Xerath move down, and then Devon said something like, "We're sandwiching them." And
sandwiching them.
Well,
yeah,
Kristen,
and then I don't know what happened after.
In my mind, that's what was gonna happen, but it was just me that came down, and that was that.
Yeah,
so it just turned into more people than we wanted it to.
Yeah, it was just essentially it was just a chaotic fight. It was just a free for all of who was gonna win this. You guys do that a decent bit. Sometimes it works in your favor. This time, not so much.
Like to roll the dice, baby.
Do a little sandwich.
Devin goes, "We're sandwiching them."
And
then we start fucking brawling like some penguins, like slapping each other. Everybody. We just see who comes out on top.
So I spent a good minute trying to watch this and seeing if you could have done anything different, Hammy, than just being not being there in the first place. Because I was going through my head is there's a person on the enemy team that's good at chasing down. When there's someone that's good at chasing down enemies like Darius, and you have no idea where he is, especially if he has ghosts, you have to be careful about where you were. And going through the replay too, I was thinking you should have just gone back to your turret. Did you head up because Olaf was there, or you thought you were just going to be able to outrun him, or what was your...
So I ran that way because Olaf was there, and Levi said, I'm coming, so I ran to him to bait the Darius. And my original intention was just drag him halfway into the river and then flash that wall, because I wasn't going to get away from him. But then I like fucking trick 2G flash and kill myself because I had bleed on me, and we just don't have enough. But also because, like, you see, he procced his phage there, so like with a Q, so I couldn't run to my tower.
He doesn't have phage.
Trinity Force procs phage.
Oh, that part of phage. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I got what you mean. Our chat, by the way, said ham sandwich. That's funny.
That is funny. That's gonna be our signature. That's gonna be our signature.
Yeah, I saw that. Get back into what I was saying here. So, one of the things you guys need to work on too is trying to keep fights to a minimum when there are big, objectives up. When there's a dragon up or a baron up, not getting into those skirmishes unless you absolutely know that you're going to win is going to help, because even if you lose one person in a fight randomly, if there's an objective up, there's a big chance that they're just going to take that objective and then just keep continually snowballing from the game on that. You just have to care when those objectives are up. The one thing I absolutely loved about this game was at 2750 when you guys did this combo thing with the Sivir ult, the Maokai ult, and the Tark ult. The Tark ult probably could wait just a little bit longer, but I love that you guys just barreled down in this fight. I was honestly expecting this to half not work, but you guys pulled it out, and you didn't even lose a single person. Did you guys call in order to just initiate like that, or did it just kind of stack on top of each other and you're like, all right, we're just gonna go with it?
Yeah. Well, the plan was get Olaf on top of Darius.
Yeah, and we just went with that. And
I did pop it early, but for it. So if he hadn't gotten stunned, I think it would have been a little bit better.
Yeah, I got it.
So
it still worked out pretty decent for you guys, though. 2950. You guys were having the fight here, and I don't know if you called out to Maokai to join, but I was like, when is Maokai going to teleport? Where's the 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 and then finally the teleport comes. Was he calling out that there was no ward for him to teleport on? What was the conversation? Like, it still works out in your favor, but it was risky in the first place, and it didn't have to be so close.
No, I don't remember what the dialogue was, but
I can't recall at all. I don't think we even called for it.
Yeah, making sure you're calling for that, because he needed to teleport like 10 seconds before.
I don't know. I thought it worked out really fucking well.
It did. I am not saying it didn't, but it could have gone a lot worse. There are some fights that without that teleport earlier, like I was expecting, that would have just gone down the hill much faster. You guys pull it through, though. But there are some fights that don't pull it through.
We shouldn't have died. We should have just went away.
Okay. None. Last couple things I have for you guys at 32 minutes. I was hoping about once you got the vision in, I was hoping you guys were going to start coming up to this top side and getting deeper vision in here, because you had some vision, but getting that really deep vision to like this bush and this bush right here when we did have the lane pressure or lane control about 10-15 seconds ago, I think would have gotten you guys some more control over this Baron, possibly helped gain some picks, which is what we essentially need is for you guys to start trying to get more of these picks, setting up the vision and hiding in whatever bush you think that they're going to be coming through. It's a good strategy for you guys. And then finally for this game, I think it's about to come up. We'll see. Here, I was expecting, all I was saying is here is that you needed to have the tether on Sivir as soon as you start seeing Lee go behind.